Hi, welcome. Today, I, Dhruv Khashu, E19CSE443, is going to be talking about core services and what my role is as a core services intern and a pipeline intern. Basically, I work in DNEG and I'm grateful for this opportunity and I'm grateful for CSE for providing me this opportunity. So, without further ado, I'm going to be moving on to the video. Hi, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about what I do as core services intern inside DNEG and what my role is exactly and how I do my work and how I complete the task given to me by my seniors and by my mentors in the company. So I was shifted to core services department. I originally started as pipeline developer, but I made way and I am now working on core software development for the team. I'm currently working on the back end. So how core services works is that core services is technically the backbone of all the product departments, pipeline departments, and all the tech team. We are the ones making softwares for the tech teams so they can further provide the VFX artists that make the films that you see in the theaters. Okay, so moving on, we see like what is core services exactly. We know that it's like a department particularly to this whole company only, but its whole operation is built on developing products for other developers that they can use and basically helping the techies to help other people further. And we help with the QA as well. We test out the whole sites, we test out the whole platform, and we see where it needs refinement and we fix the problems that are caused inside the tech domains. And we also, besides this, have created multiple applications like file transfer systems for VFX studios and other DCC applications. So this is the layout of how core services works. Green represents core services and what comes under it. So basically, we are the ones responsible for all the database, for all the show development frameworks, show systems as well. So basically, we are the back end of all the services that are provided by DNEG, and we have the upper hand over all the teams like product, pipe ops, and research. Research team works on researching for new solutions, for better solutions. Product team works on VFX tools and creating new and introducing new VFX tools for further development inside the DCCs like Maya and Houdini. Whereas the pipe ops work in supporting and managing the whole pipeline of the VFX procedures and VFX, how the VFX are made in companies and as well as the movies. The production team, here comes the good part. Production team is the one consisting of VFX artists, editorials, and the proper production on ground teams, where we shoot the films, where we create what the magic happens on the screen. So that's how the company is structured, and I, as an intern, is currently working in the back end of it. These are the domains that core services has underneath it. We have content creation, we have release management, we have data framework, show development, and show systems as well. We are the ones responsible for all the transfer of files, for all the databases of files, wherever it is stored. We are the ones responsible for handling it, for refining it further, and solving problems, solving solutions with our innovative ideas as per se. So this is like our core tasks at the hand and what we are responsible for inside the DNEG atmosphere. So besides that, I think what core services in turn means is that we as a team build something on a sprint and we just publish it. We just create good stuff and so that everyone else in the tech teams can have a easier time with them. These are few of my tickets that were firstly assigned to me and what I did in my few months of working in core services. This is something new to me, and working on new softwares and new technologies is always fascinating. And it helped me gain more exposure as to what I will be doing future. in future and what my path would look like for the few months down the road. This was my first ticket. It was basically creating an Google, basically creating some dummy data and creating index and search query for a particular site that we had. I did research on it. I was hired as the research part of the core services. So my work is mostly on researching and finding solutions and creating innovations for the whole team. So I am the one responsible for looking on the internet and exploring further as to how we should proceed with these things. So yeah, this was my first thing, and I was responsible for indexing and creating more further solutions for a better file transfer system. This I then encountered with some problems on my end where I needed further permissions for accessing the administrative roles. And further on, I proceeded with it where I like made an impact in the team, like a proper impact. So that's why I was like a crucial part of the core services new team. Then I was assigned a REST API ticket where I was working with REST API and weeding out whatever wasn't needed. I was responsible for auditing the repositories as well as refining it further. I was responsible for finding bits of code that needed debugging and bits of code that wasn't in the right place. So yeah, that was my task in that, and I was obviously helped by my seniors, but crucial part and the most important bits of it were done by me, and I'm quite proud of it, to be honest, to be responsible and to be a part of this organization where I can like make an impact in the team and make an impact in this ecosystem that VFX is, and hopefully I can grow further in it. So yeah, that were that was my basic thing of core services. And lastly, research and learning obviously takes a lot of time. So yeah, I think that brief setup that I am currently working as research and development intern, and hopefully I'll be working as full-time research and development engineer in this company.